candles. And as you can see, I made a candle over here, and we're making these for my friend for her birthday at work. Let me show you what we've got here. We've got the wax, and I got this at the grocery store, and it's just good old para wax, good old-fashioned paraffin wax. Or you can go to Michael's or any craft store and buy the wax there. This is clear wax, so you're going to have to get some additive color. You can use crayons. That's a good trick to make your color any color you want. You can blend colors for your candles, or you can buy things like this at the craft store that you want to color your candles with. You can also buy scents. Today we have warm sands and good old vanilla. And instead of these string wicks, we've got the little wood wicks, and it comes in a package like this at the craft store, and comes with all the little supplies and things you need. Once you stick it in the candle, you trim it to the size that you need. So right now we're cutting up the wax, and this is how I do it. We're just going to kind of cube it. And if you can, get a coffee can or a chili can or something, and maybe some kind of pliers or something to grab onto the can, because we're going to boil this in a double boiler, which I'm going to show you later throughout the video how to do that. I've also bent it so when you do pour the wax into your container, it'll pour out a little even more. We got all the wax cubed, and you put it into your can, warm up your water in the double boiler. You want the water about halfway up here. Get some skewers or maybe an old spoon or something, because as you're holding it in the water, you're going to stir it and get it melted. It takes about 5 minutes for all this to melt. To fill up one of these jars, it took 2 of the wax slates that came out of here. So let's go over to the double boiler and we'll get this melted, and then we'll come back and show you how to color it. Okay, so this is the double boiler. I used a coffee can. And I've got this clamp on it. The chunks of wax are in there. I boiled some water, and as you can see, it's just sitting in there, and I'm just kind of holding on to this and letting it float and not totally touch the bottom. But as you can see, oops, a little steam there. The wax is starting to melt. So that's how we're doing it. We're going to add about half of the jar of the warm sands. So let's add that to the melted wax. Now that we've melted and colored it, that's a little more than half. Stir it around. Oh my gosh, it smells good. All right, then you're going to take your jar and your wick, hold on to your wick. You're going to pour the wax. However full you want to fill it. And there you go. Let that harden. Usually it's hardened already. We're going to make sure you tap this down while it's still liquidy for all the air bubbles. Make sure your wick is centered. And you've got your candles. But I have this recipe for a Dr. Bird cake. And I've also made it before. It's called a hummingbird cake as well. We're gonna try and put this together. I haven't done this in years, but you put it together all from scratch, and then you dollop it with creme fraiche at the end, and I'll show you how to make that too. So good. My grandmother likes to have her little tea parties, so I'm gonna put this together for her and her friends, and hopefully they'll enjoy that and fresh creme fraiche that we're gonna make. So let's start here. We're gonna start with 3 cups of sifted, just white flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and we've also got 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, all together right here in this little container. We've got 3 eggs. We have a crushed, really ripe banana, because ripe bananas have a lot of good flavor. We've got crushed pineapple, 1 can of crushed pineapple and the juice. And then we've also got a cup of oil, and we've got 2 cups, I think we got 2 cups going of sugar. So what we're gonna do is put all the dry ingredients together, and then you're gonna add the wet ingredients. There's no beating, it's just all mixing with a spoon. You don't wanna beat this cake to death. It's just add the dry to the wet, or the wet to the dry, mix, and then you're gonna spray. What this looks like is an angel food cake pan or a bundt pan. Spray it, and I've got the coconut oil spray that I'm gonna use, and we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for about an hour. It's a pretty thick cake, but it is really light and refreshing, perfect for my grandmother's tea party. All right, so we've got, as you can see in this bowl, all the dry ingredients added together, and then we're gonna start kind of sifting this down. We're gonna start adding our eggs, all the wet ingredients. Eggs, yep, add them all in there at the same time. Then we're gonna add our vanilla. Give that a whirl. Kind of get everything in there moistened up. Then we're gonna start adding the oil. Just everything gets thrown in there all at once. Make sure you mix it together. Remember, no beating the cake. We're just gonna mix this and mix this. So we're gonna add the pineapple and the juice. Once we get this all mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and add it to the bundt pan that I've already sprayed with the coconut spray. And we're gonna stick that in the oven for 350 for about an hour, or until you insert a knife or a toothpick and it comes out clean. And the top is a little golden. So let's get this mixed, add it to the pan, and stick it in the oven. So we've mixed all the ingredients until it's all mixed together and there's no dry ingredients. Everything is thoroughly combined, not beating it. Remember, just mixing. Then I've got my pre-sprayed pan, and we're gonna go ahead and dump this in here, pour it in evenly all around. Make sure you did spray every single area in there. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. Make sure you get it all. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna smell good while it's baking. Okay. Make sure we get everything in there. It's a thick batter. This is a heavy bowl. All right, spread it around. Tap it down. Make sure you get rid of all the air bubbles, that it's even. And we're gonna throw this, like I said, in the oven for an hour at 350 or until it comes out nice and clean with a knife. So hey guys, this cake is looking pretty good. It still looks a little doughy in spots. Yeah. Try right here. See how right there, there's some little juice coming out of there. It looks like it needs to, yeah, bake just a few more minutes. The top's looking really good. So in the meantime, if this is how your top, how you want it to look all golden brown and everything, you can cover it with foil and let it bake. But I'm just gonna throw it in there, let it bake a little bit longer, because it is, even though that looks a little clean, it's still coming out, see, there's still stuff on it. still coming out a little bit doughy like, so we're gonna let that bake a little longer. Smells so good. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm thinking the hummingbird cake is done. Let's take, oh my God, it smells so freaking good. Yum. Yeah, let's take a look. We're gonna test. And oh yeah, we are done. We're good to go. Okay. Let's get this baby out of the oven and let it cool. Right over here. Gonna let it cool. Had a really busy day and I really enjoyed it. I haven't done crafts like this in a really long time and I miss it. So we did the little birthday wine glass for my friend. I thought it was so cute because it says happy birthday all the way around it. We added the little miniature wine in there, serving for one. Added a bow and some pretty tissue. We made some candles today, which I really enjoyed doing. I haven't done this for a while, so it was good to get back into the crafts and have a lot of fun. So I hope she enjoys that. And also we did the hummingbird cake over here, and that was for my grandma, and hopefully she and her friends will enjoy that as well at their little tea party gathering that they have. And then last but not least, I told you guys I'd show you how I made creme fraiche. Creme fraiche is sour cream, a little bit of vanilla, and about half a cup of sugar to 16 ounces of sour cream. Mix that all together, dollop it on top. It's sweet. It's really good. It has a little bit of a different flavor than whipped cream, which you could also use. You can put whipped cream on it. You could put vanilla ice cream on there. You can do, you can heat up your piece, eat it plain, do whatever you want with it. Enjoy the cake. Try the recipe. Let me know if you like it. Please subscribe to our channel down below. We're going to have a lot more stuff coming along. I'm so excited to share everything with you. And if you have anything you'd like to share with me, please let me know. And please subscribe or comment if you like it or don't like it. And hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Bye.